Very good evening, everyone. Today we are going to start the nutrition in ruminants, and it is a part of our chapter called Nutrition in Animals. In this chapter, we have already covered what is nutrition, what are the different stages of nutrition, okay, like digestion, ingestion of food, digestion, then absorption, assimilation, and ingestion. We have already gone through that, and we already gone through about the nutrition in human being also. So today we are going to understand the nutrition in ruminants. So first we had to understand what is mean by ruminants. Okay. So have you seen that cow used to chafe continuously or ever wondered why they do so? Because when they used to chafe continuously during the grazing process, they used to eat whatever the green plant and the straw comes in front of them. They eat everything very fast, and after eating, during the process they used to chafe the food partially. Okay, that time during the grazing they used to chafe the food partially, but after some time when they are resting they used to chafe continuously. That time they used to that whatever the food they have already been eaten and which has been stored in the stomach, which has been again like carried out through the cavity into the mouth, and they used to chafe again. Okay, so they are chewing the food again during the the digestion process or the nutrition process. That's why they are called as ruminants, because they used to chew the food twice. So let's discuss from the notes now. Actually, cow and some other plant eating animal like goat, deer, etc., they swallow the food after chewing once. Okay, so whatever the food they used to chew, it is partially chewed only, only the part of it. Okay, later on they bring back that solid food into the mouth, okay, and chew it again. So they used to chew the food once during the eating, and during the eating they used to chew the food partially only, but when they are resting, that time they bring back that food again to the mouth and they used to chew again. That's why they are called as ruminant. So a plant eating animal that brings back solid food into the mouth to chew it again are called as ruminant. So this is the definition of ruminant. I'm highlighting that, very important. Okay, a plant eating animal that brings back solid food into the mouth to chew it again are called as ruminants, and the process is called as rumination, and that process is called as rumination. So now we had to go through one video so that you can understand how they perform this process. Okay, so we had to go through that animation video first.
The grass eaters which chew half digested food or ruminate are called ruminants. They have special stomachs which are divided into 4 compartments: rumen, reticulum, Omasum, and Abomasum. In ruminants, half-chewed grass travels from the mouth to the first chamber of the stomach, where it is acted upon by bacteria and other microorganisms. Then it enters into the second muscular chamber. From there, it is sent back to the mouth to be chewed again. This is what the cow chews when it seems to be munching something thoughtfully. Then we say the animal is chewing cud or ruminating. The rechewed food is swallowed again. This time, it bypasses the first 2 chambers and enters the third chamber. Here, it is broken down into still smaller pieces. Finally, it enters the fourth chamber where enzymes act upon it and digestion is completed.
Okay, so this is the process by which ruminants they perform their nutrition. Okay, so this habit of ruminant makes the digestive system different from other animals. Okay, like if we'll compare the nutrition in case of animal and ruminant, so it is quite different. Okay, so here we have one important fact that we have to cover. It is a fact. Okay, so a cow makes 40,000 to 60,000 jaw movement per day. Okay, see, it is a per day count. How many times? 40,000 to 60,000 jaw movement per day. The process of digestion in cow takes 70 to 100 hours as compared to the 2 to 24 hour in case of human. So in human being, the complete digestion of food or nutrition process takes place within 2 to 24 hours, but in animal, it takes about 70 to 100 hours, very long time. This, however, prelims them to obtain the much nutrition as possible from the plant material, whatever they eat. Okay, that long time duration for the digestion process in case of ruminants makes them to absorb more nutrition from whatever they eat. Okay, this is very important that you have to remember. So I'm marking here the star point for that. Okay, so now we are going to understand different stages in case of digestion or nutrition in ruminants. So first stage we have ingestion of food. The food is ingested with the help of tongue and chewed. Okay, ruminant have sharp incisors. So these are nothing but the type of teeth and large molar to bite and chew the grass. They also have powerful jaw muscles so that they can perform 40,000 to 60,000 movements per day of their jaws. That's why they have very strong jaw muscles. Second is called as beta digestion. The second step of the nutrition in ruminant is called as digestion. After being chewed once, the food passes down 2 to 3 feet long esophagus. Okay, this is called as esophagus, the food pipe. It is nothing but the food pipe from where the food is being passed. The esophagus leads into the stomach. Okay, then food from esophagus passes through the stomach. The stomach of ruminant has 4 chambers as we already gone through in animation. Okay, what are they? Number 1 part is called as rumen. Number 2nd part is called as reticulum. Number 3rd part of the stomach is called as omasum. And last but not the least, 4th part is called as abomasum. So these are the 4 chambers of the stomach. So this is again we have important question is arises from here. How many chambers does the ruminants have? So 4. Rumen, reticulum, omasum and abomasum. So we will discuss each one by one here. So first we have the rumen. The rumen helps in storing of the large quantity of food that been quickly consumed by the ruminants. Okay, so whatever they used to eat, it has been partially chewed and stored in rumen. The food is partially digested here and now called as curd. So whatever the food material enters into the rumen, it has been partially digested and it is called as beta curd. CUD. Curd is what? It is a partially digested food in the stomach of ruminants. The curd is then brought back to the mouth for rechewing. Okay, in order to rechew, that curd is again bring back to the mouth for the chewing again. and re-solid. After chewing, it has been re-solid in this process called curd chewing. Okay, that food is again, that curd is again chewed twice, so it is called as curd chewing. The rumen has billions of the bacteria and protozoa which used to secrete the digestive enzyme which used to digest the carbohydrate and cellulose found in the green plants and leafy vegetables, whatever they eat. Okay, so they have millions or billions of the bacteria and protozoa. They used to increase the secrete the enzyme, and then that enzyme used to digest the cellulose and carbohydrate. So here we have the diagram. Okay, here you will see the digestive system of the ruminants. Okay, so here first they used to save the grass. Okay, and that it is being stored in, this is the first chamber. Okay, here it is being stored and then it is passes to the second chamber over here. Okay, and then after reaching that food is again re-enter into the third chamber and then the fourth chamber. Okay, so here we have the rumen is the first and largest chamber of the stomach of the ruminant. Just do remember, it is the first and largest chamber of the stomach. Okay, then we have second one, it is called as reticulum, is the second chamber of the stomach. It is the second chamber beta. Next we have Omasum. Third one is called Omasum. It is the third and the smallest chamber of the stomach. So Omasum is the smallest one and rumen is the largest one. Very important. Okay. Fourth chamber is called as Abomasum. It is the last chamber of the stomach. So these are the four chamber. Okay, and this is the intestine, and here we have the esophagus. So these are the parts of the digestive system of ruminants. Understood, everyone? Okay, now we are going to discuss about the second part. Okay, second part of the stomach is called as reticulum. So let's discuss about the reticulum. Reticulum helps in moving the solid food back into the mouth for, okay, through again chewing. For rechewing that food from the reticulum, it is bring back to the mouth. The reticulum opens into the omasum. Okay, after that chewing that food is again passes through reticulum to the omasum. That's why that reticulum have opening on omasum, and omasum is the third and smallest part of chamber of the stomach. The omasum absorbs excess of water. So from here, excess of water from the food is being absorbed into the body. Then fourth chamber is called as abomasum. So this is the second one, third omasum, and fourth abomasum. The wall of the abomasum secrete the digestive juice which used to digest the food again. Okay, now second step we are going to discuss here, and which is absorption. So absorption being is the four-chambered stomach, but the main absorption organ of the ruminant is the intestine. Okay, so in stomach only the partially, or we can say only small quantity of nutrients are being absorbed. Otherwise, the main absorption process takes place in intestine only. The food from the abomasum passes through the small intestine, where mixed with the secretion, okay, from the pancreas and liver. So ruminants also have liver and pancreas. So liver will secrete the bile juice and pancreas is going to secrete the pancreatic juice. These are going to mix into the food, and most of the digestion of carbohydrate, protein and fat takes place in small intestine only. Even small intestine have finger-like projection called villi. Like in case of human being, we already gone through that, are present here, which helps in increasing large surface area for the absorption of nutrition from the digested food. So whatever the food is being digested, like carbohydrate, protein, fat, okay, they will get absorbed into the small intestine only. by the finger-like projection called villi. The small intestine leads into the large intestine. Okay, the small intestine opens into the large intestine, and main function of the large intestine is to absorb water and eliminate the undigested food as the feces. Okay, means that undigested food and the residue of digested food is removed out from the body through the large intestine. Okay, everyone. So this is all about the absorption part as well as the nutrition in ruminants.